We're all adults. We all agree the Special Olympics is a good program. It's great. I just feel like the guy who came up with it had to be like a real risk taker. Some guy in a board meeting, like, I got an idea. We should be racing these motherfuckers. Like, what'd you say? Like, fucking a town over said they had the fastest ones. So we settle it, you know? I'm not making fun of the Olympians. The concept is wild. It's a wild, like if your best friend. Who the fuck were you going to tell that to? What are you doing? Pole vault?
You can't do the cool moves you see in porn. Just do regular. You ever try them? You ever think you can? You ever try, like, cum in a girl's face? They're a lot less receptive in real life. That whole process is a fucking nightmare, dude. It's a disaster. It's just you, the girl you love is down there. You've been begging her for 3 months to try this. Finally, she's like, yeah, you can do it. You're like, yes! It's going to be just like the videos I watch every day. That's my favorite part. Now you get to do it. You think it's going to be awesome. It's not. It's just you up there, alone. It's cold. She's being nice. She's like, are you okay? Now you can feel it. You're like, all right, here it comes. This is going to be awesome. She's going to love this. And as soon as it hits them, they freeze. And then once it's on them, they like don't know how to move. You know what I mean? Like you ever put like socks on a cat? And then you feel bad because the cum's out of you and you realize what you've done. You feel terrible. You got to fucking pick her up off the ground. It's like the same energy as like when a toddler falls. You're like, come here, get up. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. We'll never do it again.
I've heard of astrology and belly button rings. I feel like those go hand in hand.
Do girls still? Yeah, they do. Do girls? Are you guys still getting belly button rings? I don't know. I haven't fucked a whore lately. I know I said retarded there a couple times. My bad on that. I'm not trying to give myself a pass on being able to use that word, but I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. It nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself. My Uncle Danny sneaks grilled cheese sandwiches into restaurants just in case they don't serve grilled cheese sandwiches. I don't know where he's getting these fucking things. It's the best. It's the best. You'll be out to dinner with him, you look across the table, you see him sneaking a grilled cheese. Just... Yo, where'd you get that cheese, Danny? His dad's with him, he's like, that fucker, he's been making them at night. I know he is. I'm not making them at night, Dad. Then he'll look at you and be like, I'm making them at night. I think my favorite part of the year was I got to watch my dad watch the news. He's a Fox News guy. Fox News dad, that's a good fucking dad. Can you imagine if you had a fucking MSNBC dad? Some guy every night at dinner like, we need to start focusing on renewable energy. It's like, ew, dude, I didn't know dad was gay. Talking to me about solar panels like a fucking lady. He might have had her straight as hell, dude. We fucking hate the environment. That's how straight we are. All we talk about is eating pussy and fracking. Like every Fox News dad, my dad watches Fox every night until he can't. They watch every night until they get so angry they have to go to bed. My dad will watch for like 2 hours and then out of nowhere he'll just stand up and be like, fucking Mr. Potato Head's trans? I'm going to bed. This world's going to hell. Fox News is basically black church for old white dudes. You know what I mean? Like literally everything they say, my dad just sits there like, mm-hmm. Yes, preach, Tucker. Once in a while he gets hit with the Holy Spirit while he's watching it. The Holy Ghost visits him. He's just like, oh, Lord, build a wall. Can I get a wall? White people used to be cool in America. The height of white people being cool was us going, we're like, man. That was as cool as we got. We're like, man, see? And then the day white people stopped being cool, it was Jackie Robinson's first game. You can look it up, dude. You can find it. You can find the radio call from that game online. You can hear the exact moment white people stopped being cool. You can hear the announcers. They still got, they're like, man, welcome to Chicago where the White Sox take on the Brooklyn Dodgers. We all had cool white nicknames. Like up at the mound is old Curly. He's a 47-year-old alcoholic. He's the greatest athlete alive. Runs a 6-second 40-yard dash. Fastest man alive, they say. Then it happened, dude. And Jackie came up to the plate. You can hear the announcers like, man. Coming up to the plate is young colored boy from Brooklyn. No way he can hit Curly's pitch. Here comes the pitch. Fuck, home run. All right. Jackie hit the ball so hard he knocked that voice out of all the whites. Not one of us has talked like that since. Dude, one swing of the bat, we're like, man. All right, yeah, that was pretty good. That was good. It's time for us to focus on computers. Autistic kids, they're like cats. Little skittish. You're not sure if they like you at all. Down syndrome or dogs? They're the dogs, dude. You get home,
You get home from somewhere, they're like, where the f have you been, dude? I got so much to show you. This is gonna be the best day. Ask a Down syndrome kid, do you want to go for a walk? I'm like, yeah. Like, throw a ball. Throw a ball.
I'll get on Twitter and the first tweet I see will be someone from back home that's just like, fucking Colin Kaepernick better stand up. Like this tweet if you support the police. Share it if you're not gay. All right, I'm fucking share. And then the next post is just one of my new woke white friends that's just like, I'm not racist. That's it. Every day for the last year, just a different white person popping up. Like, look at me. Look at this article I shared to my Instagram story. I'm not racist, right? It's like, all right. You sure? So I don't know if you know this. Like, being racist isn't like a yes or no thing. You know what I mean? It's not like you have it or you don't have it. Like, being racist is more, it's like being hungry. You know? It's like, yeah, you're not right now. It's like, yeah, you're not hungry right now, but a cheeseburger could cut you off on the highway. You were hungry all day. The cheeseburger's Jewish in that joke. No, okay.
I do this thing, it's not a good thing, but whenever I'm dating a girl, I always talk shit on her exes. It's not a good look. Women don't respect it. Kind of makes me look like a bitch. I like it. I can't stop doing it. And normally it's easy. Normally it's like, what's your ex do? He's a fucking substitute teacher. It's weird he wants to hang out with kids. Like, that bad. You know, like, this one's tough. This is a tough ex to make fun of. This one I'm walking around the apartment all day, just fucking Navy SEALs. They're kind of pussies if you really think about it. You know what I mean? Like using night vision, sneaking up on guys. That's a fucking coward's way to fight, dude. You know who's actually brave? Al-Qaeda. That takes courage and bravery. Just in pajamas, throwing rocks at tanks. Heroic shit, dude. Just you and your boys going out. In flip-flops. You're all gonna get fucked up. For real though, it was my favorite speech I've ever seen a president give. It was the night the United States killed the leader of ISIS. Trump comes out of the Situation Room at like midnight and gives a press conference like he's giving a post-game NBA just killed a guy press conference. He goes, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog. And I'm fucking, dude, I didn't change one word of that. That's what he opened with. And then he did 40 minutes. The speech is 40 minutes for no reason. It wasn't a prepared speech. He freestyled 40 straight. Not even a speech, just mean shit talk for 40. The meanest shit talk you've ever heard in front of the whole world. Abu. We could hear him crying. I said, Abu, don't cry. Abu. Let me tell you something. Abu cried. He cried quite a bit. I wouldn't have cried. Crybaby Baghdadi. That's what we were all calling it.
Like, as big as racism is in America, football. There's a Disney movie, Remember the Titans, dedicated to what I just told you. The whole point of that, dude, that was one high school football season. Remember the Titans was like, it was 8 weeks. That whole town went from like centuries of like, don't let them in our school, to just like, oh shit, the high school team's 4-0? Those are my brothers. The point I'm trying to make is if you want to get rights in America, you just got to put together a good football team. You know what I mean? If the transgenders got together and put together just a fucking hard-nosed, run it down your throat ball club. If the trans just 3 yards in a cloud of dust of transgenders. If the trans community could just somehow upset Alabama, everybody down there tomorrow would be like, those are some tough bitches, actually.
Anytime I go to another country, as soon as I get out of the airport and start like driving around, I'm just like, dude, this is your fucking country, dude? Other countries suck, dude. America's number one, dude. It's not even close. It's official. I've been to like 3 other countries. It's official. And other countries hate it too. They hate that we're number one. You ever tell them? You ever go to another country and tell them we're number one? Swim up to like a pool bar, just... And you know we're number one? They hate it, dude. They try to bring up bullshit to bring us down. Like, what about all the mass shootings you guys have all the time? It's like, at least we're not gay. You know? There's really not a good comeback to that, because that's a pretty serious problem. And we're the only country doing that. We're not making any adjustments. None. What are we gonna give up our guns like a bunch of fucking gay guys? Yeah, right, dude. No, we're just gonna have shootings all the time. Yeah. Australian accent's one of those accents that's funny every single time. You could be in the middle of a fucking tragedy. If you heard an Australian accent, you'd still be like, Like if there was like an Australian guy in the office on 9/11, I was like, oh fuck, look out! Like, oh no, there's another one, get down! Oh fuck, it's hot up here, you're gonna have to jump out. No!
I was thinking about the first time like Congress had to come up with age of consent. That had to be like the powdered wigs and stuff. That had to be a rough day for the fellas. It's like some guy coming up first, like, from Rhode Island, 12. And everyone's like, ew, ew. No, dude. I don't know. Why'd I have to go first on this one? It's like the hardest one to go first on.
Sexually, I have to follow a fucking Navy SEAL. They never quit until the job's done, dude. That's their whole thing. I quit a lot, all right? The job's done when I'm tired, which is usually pretty early into the mission. My arms start shaking pretty early. They give out. Next thing you know, we're having belly-to-belly missionary. Just hunched over, breathing in her ear like a pug for 5 minutes. Just coughing. Coughing during sex is funny. Just... You guys know belly-to-belly missionary, dude. Don't fucking... I saw this crowd, dude. I see you, boy. A lot of belly-belly tonight, dude. This guy's hunched over. Just... You don't even think about that noise you're making in that poor woman's ear. Every woman in this room has heard that noise. You've never thought... The only way I can describe it is like you ever lay down and a dog starts sniffing your ear? That's what it sounds like. Just... The gayer the army, the scarier. Forever, dude, throughout history. Think of any army throughout history. Imagine them gay. Gay Nazis? Just when you thought those guys couldn't look any sharper. Gay Vikings? Gay Vikings, dude. You're just some villager looking out on the shoreline, see a bunch of Viking longships coming. You're like, oh no, it's the Vikings. They're gonna rape our wives and daughters. Then they pull up their fucking rainbow flag on their boat, and you're just like, oh. Fuck. Oh, that's way worse.
My roommate, his girlfriend played college volleyball. So I'm very excited to like shit on volleyball whenever I can. So I get in there and I was like, yo, volleyball is fucking, that's a weird culture. Get them fucking shorts. Get them gym shorts. The shorts they're wearing is gross. And she was like, no, we need those shorts for speed on the court. And I was like, I know that's not true. I watched the NBA. None of you are moving as fast as like a ref. And those guys are wearing like slacks, dress shoes for some reason. She was like, no, we need those shorts. The tight shorts, they're essential. She compared them to like a helmet in football. I was like, I know they're not essential because I Googled the Special Olympics volleyball team. All of a sudden those shorts weren't so essential for them. What's that about? How baggy do you think they looked like the fucking N1 mixtape out there. Offensively baggy is how I would describe all of their attires.
I'm not discounting the fact that it's hard for families. It is. I've witnessed it firsthand. It's difficult. It's very scary at first. And then you quickly realize that's easily the only good family member we have. That's the only good person I know. They're the bros, dude. They're the perfect bro. They love two things, dude. They love John Cena. Across the board, dude. You see one of these dudes out in public, hit him with a phone. They're gonna give it back. They love it. And they love tits. Dudes with Down syndrome love tits, and it's a very uncomfortable truth for a lot of people. And I'm not sure why. Tits rule. John Cena rules. It's kind of the two coolest things. This joke's probably not going to make it, but all right, hear this one out. Dudes with Down syndrome love women so much. I've never been a believer of being gay as a choice, but I will say every dude I know that can't think fucking loves pussy. All right, I guess it's a keeper. I'm not a Republican yet, but I will say, I don't care if they arrest him. If he loses the primary, let him debate, dude. If he gets arrested, Hannibal Lecter him out to the fuck. Here's my idea. Final debate of the year. Have one Republican candidate, one Democrat. Be like, all right, fellas, surprise third guest tonight. Fucking stone cold music, the glass shatters. He walks out. They're both gay. I think it is actually important to see how the candidates handle that type of pressure of debating with Trump. Every debate, he just bullied whoever was up there. The only one who did pretty good in the debates against him was Biden, just because he had no fucking idea what was being said, which actually helped him. That worked out for him. Because Trump's whole thing is he tries to get in the other guy's head. Can't get in Joe's head. Joe's not in there. Good luck, dude. Biden is Trump's kryptonite in a debate. Trump tries to drag the other guy into like a shit-talking contest. He can't get Biden. Every debate he's trying so hard, and Biden's just... He tries. It's just, you're a loser. Your son did crack. Biden's just, what? And I'm not knocking the players. They were totally in the right. The girls were hot. The waitresses, like every year, I would sneak into the hug line myself. That's the thing about these countries. I was just in England, Scotland, Ireland, Australia. No black people. And I know what you're thinking. No. No, you need black people. You need black people to keep the whites in check. The last thing you want is a whole island of whites that think they're the coolest people on earth. It's a disaster. That's how you end up with Conor McGregor's walking around like, It's like, shut up, dude. The foreign whites are out of control. American whites, we're humble. We know we're not the coolest guys around. It's the foreign whites, dude. Yes! Preach, brother! Yeah. For real, though, there's a reason every good NBA player that's white is from another country. The audacity to think you could play in that league, dude. The fucking arrogance. Every white dude in America saw a black kid dunk in like 8th grade and was just like, oh, all right. There goes that dream. I'll just set picks for the next 4 years. Just box out hard as hell. You ever see an old lady fall? Like, my grandma fell. She was trying to get the hose from behind her house, and she fell behind a bush.
Should I act it out?
Like, if you want. But it looked like well, this is gonna distract me, I think.
Oh, okay.
Now that you're doing it, I was like, it looked like, but yeah, she fell, and then her feet were just sticking out from a bush. And she laid there for like 2 hours. It was the summer.
Whoa, wait, she Wizard of Oz did?
Just her feet were sticking out from under a bush in her backyard.
Oh,
and then
wow.
a neighbor's kid found her. Which is very funny, because if you don't have Life Alert and you're old, you just have to yell.
But it's very faint if
You're
you're
gonna
older.
lay there and be like, help! Isn't that funny? You guys don't think it's funny to have to lay there? I don't know if you noticed, the war in the Middle East is just on the internet. The whole fucking thing. Every dude out there on both sides was wearing GoPros the entire time. Like, you can watch it. We watched like 3 hours of the war in Iraq. And after the first hour, I found myself starting to cheer, not cheer, but like, relate. I felt like I could relate more to the monkey bars guys. You know what I mean? They were a little more my speed. You ever wonder how you would do out there? Watch those guys. Those are just normal fucking dudes. Second shots are fired. There's no game plan. Everyone's, no shit! Very relatable. Guns jamming. Try to fire a rocket, it goes straight fucking backwards. They look like me trying to fire a gun. Their feet move when they shoot. Very relatable. They also never won. They got fucked up every single time. Bad. They would blow up like one truck every 5 months. They'd be just as surprised as everybody. Shit finally worked out. You could hear it in their voice. Someone would blow up, they'd be like, oh! It's like, yeah, dude, that's a human reaction. That's relatable. That's what I would do if I saw a fucking explosion. I'd go, oh! That's human. You ever watch us kill people? I can't relate to that at all. There's some Black Hawk helicopter with night vision, mows down like 40 people. Pilot gets on, he just goes, clear. Just flies away. It's like, yo, that's a psycho. That guy didn't give a fuck about that. No, Australia's good. I was shitting on it. Australia might be number 2. That's a good country, dude. Just a whole country doing nothing. That's what I like about them. They're just down there. 0 exports. Creating nothing, dude. The only export I've seen come out of Australia is just that YouTube video of that guy punching that kangaroo in the face. Yeah. You know that video? That kangaroo holding that dog hostage out in the woods. Owner shows up, squares up with the kangaroo. No hesitation. Kangaroo knew it was a fight, too. Guy just fucking... If you've seen the video, you know how good that impression is. Yes. Australia gave us that. Australia also gave us Love on the Spectrum. Love on the Spectrum. Thank you, Australia. Incredible show. Truly actually an incredible show. How did this show get made? That's an insane show. Only Australia could have come up with this. Only Australians would be like, all right. You know how autistic people are extremely uncomfortable in social settings? Let's stick a camera in these fucking retards' face and watch the time. No, dude. Don't do that. We're all gonna watch it, but don't do that. Look at him trying to fuck. No, Australia ruled. I only had one negative experience while I was there, and it was I got bullied. I got made fun of publicly by a goth. They still have goths, dude. Full on black trench coat, black eyeliner, and he made fun of me. I'll give him credit in his defense. The reason he was making fun of me is because I was wearing a bucket hat. I had never done that before. There were no black people on the island. I was taking fashion chances the whole time. That's the thing about these countries. I was just in England, Scotland, Ireland, Australia. No black people. And I know what you're thinking. No. No, you need black people. You need black people to keep the whites in check. The last thing you want is a whole island of whites that think they're the coolest people on earth. It's a disaster. That's how you end up with Conor McGregor's walking around like, It's like, shut up, dude. The foreign whites are out of control. American whites, we're humble. We know we're not the coolest guys around. It's the foreign whites, dude. There's a, yes! Preach, brother! Yeah. For real, though, there's a reason every good NBA player that's white is from another country. The audacity to think you could play in that league, dude. The fucking arrogance. Every white dude in America saw a black kid dunk in like 8th grade and was just like, oh, all right. There goes that dream. I'll just set picks for the next 4 years. Just box out hard as hell. White people used to be cool in America. Long time ago, dude. The height of white people being cool was us going, we're like, man. That was as cool as we got. We're like, man, see, ha ha, man. And then the day white people stopped being cool, it was Jackie Robinson's first game. You can look it up, dude. You can find it. You can find the radio call from that game online. You can hear the exact moment white people stopped being cool. You can hear the announcers. They still got, they're like, man. Welcome to Chicago, where the White Sox take on the Brooklyn Dodgers. And we all had cool white nicknames. Like, up at the mound is Old Curly. He's a 47-year-old alcoholic. He's the greatest athlete alive. Runs a 6-second 40-yard dash. Fastest man alive, they say. Then it happened, dude. And Jackie came up to the plate. You can hear the announcers like, meh. Coming up to the plate is a young colored boy from Brooklyn. No way he can hit Curly's pitch. Here comes the pitch. Fuck, home run. All right. That was it, dude. Jackie hit the ball so hard he knocked that voice out of all the whites. Not one of us has talked like that since. Dude, one swing of the bat, we're like, meh. All right, yeah, that was pretty good. That was good. That was good. It's time for us to focus on computers. Anyway, I was in Australia. I was in a bucket hat. I was already self-conscious about the bucket hat. Tried it on in the hotel. Just looked like fucking John Candy. I was with my friend. He's a good friend. I was like, I look like a fucking dumbass, right? He was like, nah, dude, you look cool. Also, who cares? No one's gonna give a fuck. I was like, all right, fine. As soon as we got outside of the hotel, somebody gave a fuck. I got made fun of immediately. It was the goth. The goth. Dude. I didn't even see him coming, dude. He came out of the shadows like they do. This fucking guy, I was standing talking to my friend. He was walking behind us on the sidewalk. He walked behind me, took my hat off my head, put it back down, and patted me on the head. I turned around smiling at him because I thought only a friend could have done this. I was like, dude, this guy kept walking. He didn't even break stride. He goes, nice hat, fatso. It just destroyed me for I had no comeback. I was just like, yeah, right. I was like that fucking kangaroo. What was that about? That was 6 months ago. I've thought about that guy every day. Every day. I hate him. I hate everything. I hate that he's a goth from Australia. It's like, you can't be that. You can't be a goth from Australia. You sound funny. You can't be, you know what I mean? That guy can't go around like, all day I think about death. It's like, shut up, dude. I'm actually very dark and twisted. No, you're not. You're Australian. You sound funny. Australian accent's one of those accents that's funny every single time. You could be in the middle of a fucking tragedy. If you heard an Australian accent, you'd still be like, you know what I mean? Like if there was like an Australian guy in the office on 9/11, it was like, oh fuck, look out! Like, oh no, there's another one, get down!
Yeah. Yo, shout out Creep Records. Sick, dude. I don't think I've ever been in a record store. It's fucking cool. It's like Blockbuster of music. It's just a dying fucking industry. You guys sell vapes and shit though, so that's cool. I'm rarely in a store that I'm just so confident I hate every single person that shops here. We got Frisbee over by the cool fucking... by the weed posters, there's one of the Frisbees on. We're all like in our 30s. I'm just trying to get in a fight right now, dude. I'm just sick. I just knocked out some fucking hipster. Sublime. Sublime, dude. They're a Dalmatian. Now, I don't know, it's funny to talk about fights, because it's such a fucking douche thing to do. Like, yo, I'm the fucking man in fights. But I am. Unfortunately, the thing that sucks, I'm undefeated in fights. Never lost. But it's not like I win in a cool way. Like, I have weird strength. It used to be called something different. Now we're all woke. So it's weird strength now, until they take away my right to say weird. But no, so I mean I have that kind of strength, so no fight I get in is ever fucking cool. This is what that means. I've never lost a fight, but I've also never not cried in a fight. That's every fight. Every fight is just me getting punched in the face first, and then I cry, and I have one move. I just cry and walk straight at the person. Why would you hit me? And then I squeeze him as hard as I can. That's the only move I have. It's just, we could have been best friends, you fucking idiot. And I cry as hard as I can. Which sucks, because when you win a fight, you want to be like, yeah, dude. Like, I've won fights at parties and been like, in your head, you're like, if you win a fight at a party, maybe you'll get some pussy. People will think you're cool, but no chick wants to fuck that guy. No chick's like, oh man, you see that Shrek who cried? Who's that Shrek over there that cried and squeezed that guy? He just walked right at him like an Irish Frankenstein. Yeah. Oh, that's all my fights. I got in a fight in North Carolina. I played college football very briefly. I quit, and but when I was still playing, so I was big at the time. I'm big now, but I was like 6'3", 300. And I was benching 350, dude. I was fucking. So imagine that Frankenstein move. Sixth bench 350, like, oh God, fucking murder me. But we were watching my friends fight, and I played on the football team, so we would fight like the townies. And it was Division I, so all my friends were just jacked black dudes. It was pretty fucking sick. And we would just beat the shit out of these people. It was like Burlington, North Carolina. They were all white trash. And I was standing next to this dude watching my friend fight, and I definitely was just scratching my ass. Or so I was just reaching behind me, and this guy thought I was reaching for a gun. And just right next to me, just socked me in the fucking mouth. And this was the coolest thing I've done. I chugged my beer and slammed it. And I was like, you're gonna have to hit me any harder than that. I just went in the full fucking... And I grabbed him, and I remember he fell perfectly. Like he fell... he fell sitting, facing that way. Like he fell sitting right here, and I just grabbed him by his hair and fucking... People had to pull me off. They hit me! And then the last fight I got in was at Penn State, and this guy... I was at a party. I was at a college party when I was out of college, which is fucking sick. And I was with my friends, and my one friend, who's a shit talker, was like, he just was like, this kid's talking shit on you, dude. He's trying to fight you. And I was like, no, he's not. Like, he definitely wasn't. He was just sitting there. And he was like, then that guy just stood up and was like, what the fuck if I am, dude? Like, what are you gonna do? And so I was like, well, then we'll fight. We'll definitely fight. And he was so little. That's another thing. I've never fought anyone my size. So I'm bragging about being undefeated, but I only fight people I'm definitely gonna beat the fuck out of. That's the rule. You never fight a wrestler, and you always fight someone you're definitely gonna beat. Like women. I'm also undefeated against women. Actually, that's not true. My fucking sister's here. She used to fuck me up. She's 7 years older than me. She played college basketball. She fucked me up. And then in 5th grade, I saw Goldberg do the spear on WCW, and I was like, I can do that. And for a week, I just beat the shit out of my sisters. Took it out on them. Classic spears, dude. That's funny. One time, my sister, she's here, she lost a game in basketball her senior year, and I was talking shit. I was like, you guys fucking suck. At the dinner table, my dad was like, all right, square up, finish it. And we cleared out the living room table, and my sister and I boxed. Just bare knuckle fucking box. And she fucking rocked me. I was getting killed. I was like, I don't want to hit her back. And she was pissed, yeah. Katie's here. She also got drunk and punched me in the face over a game of Scrabble. Thanksgiving Day, she punched me in the forehead. Just a jab in the forehead. What a fucking loser. How old were you at that point? You were old, dude. You trying to lie about it.
Ah, fuck, it's hot up here. You're gonna have to jump out. No. Huh? All right. Yeah. Oh, 9/11 joke. That's an applause break. Bravo. All right. I'll tell you this, on a more serious note, this is something I'm dealing with in my life. I recently found out that the girl I'm dating, her ex is a Navy SEAL. That sucks. That sucks dick, dude. That's the worst ex of all time. I never even thought it. You want to feel insecure as a man? That's the worst. I never even thought of that one as like that could happen to me. I spent my whole life thinking, black guy, worst case on this. And by the way, I mean that with all due respect to the black community, dude. For real, I wish people feared my dick like that. I wish my dick struck fear into entire races. Nobody fears my dick, dude. Nobody fears my dick. Other than like women in parking garages, they. You get me in a parking garage, all of a sudden my dick's top of the food chain. See me lurking behind a pillar in there. Just with a GameStop bag. Nah, dude, Navy SEAL. It's a tough one. I do this thing, it's not a good thing, but whenever I'm dating a girl, I always talk shit on her exes. It's not a good look. Women don't respect it. Kind of makes me look like a bitch. I like it. I can't stop doing it. And normally it's easy. Normally it's like, what's your ex do? He's a fucking substitute teacher. It's weird he wants to hang out with kids like that bad. You know, like, this one's tough. This is a tough ex to make fun of. Just when I'm walking around the apartment all day, just fucking Navy SEALs. They're kind of pussies if you really think about it. You know what I mean? Like using night vision, sneaking up on guys. That's a fucking coward's way to fight, dude. Down syndrome rules, you don't have to... Obviously, that's not how you say it, yeah. You don't go around saying fucking Down syndrome rules. I'm saying it wrong. I'm not discounting the fact that it's hard for families. It is. I've witnessed it firsthand. It's difficult. It's scary. It's very scary at first. And then you quickly realize that's easily the only good family member we have. That's the only good person I know. They're the bros, dude. They're the perfect bro. They love two things, dude. They love John Cena. Across the board, dude. You see one of these dudes out in public, hit him with a phone. They're gonna give it back. They love it. And they love tits. Dudes with Down syndrome love tits, and it's a very uncomfortable truth for a lot of people. And I'm not sure why. Tits rule. John Cena rules. It's kind of the two coolest things. Look, this joke's probably not gonna make it, but hear this one out. I'm gonna try. If you see it, just know I won an argument. Because I think it's good, but all right. Dudes with Down syndrome love women so much that, like, I've never been a believer of being gay as a choice, but I will say every dude I know that can't think fucking loves pussy. All right, I guess it's a keeper.
All right, this guy I'm bringing on stage is so funny, he got canceled at the beginning of his career. Please welcome from Almost Saturday Night Live, Shane Gillis.
Hey.
I'm gonna keep my comments brief.
All right.
Shane, you once did a joke that I love, and I hate making requests. I saw you do a joke about Donald Trump getting shot.
All right. I'll try to remember it.
He said he would die funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if he dies in the joke.
No. I said, of all the presidents, I think it's fair to say Donald Trump would be the funniest one to see get shot. Just because he'd be in the middle of a speech talking shit. Just, you're gay. The shooter would be coming at him and be like, sit down, get down. What a loser, get down, sit down. But just the noise he would make when he got hit, even if you love Donald Trump, it would be funny. As soon as he got hit, he'd be like, ah! But the rest of the joke, which is my favorite part that didn't really, a lot of people didn't like it, was Biden. I think Biden's the first president you could punch assassinate. You just walk right up to him and be like, Mr. President, how the fuck are you doing? Dog. Down syndrome rules, you don't have to... Obviously, that's not how you say it, yeah. You don't go around saying fucking Down syndrome rules. I'm saying it wrong. I'm not discounting the fact that it's hard for families. It is. I've witnessed it firsthand. It's difficult. It's scary. It's very scary at first. And then you quickly realize that's easily the only good family member we have. That's the only good person I know. They're the bros, dude. They're the perfect bro. They love two things, dude. They love John Cena. Across the board, dude. You see one of these dudes out in public, hit him with a phone. They're gonna give it back. They love it. And they love tits. Dudes with Down syndrome love tits, and it's a very uncomfortable truth for a lot of people. And I'm not sure why. Tits rule. John Cena rules. It's kind of the two coolest things. Look, this joke's probably not gonna make it, but hear this one out. I'm gonna try. If you see it, just know I won an argument. Because I think it's good, but all right. Dudes with Down syndrome love women so much that, like, I've never been a believer of being gay as a choice, but I will say every dude I know that can't think fucking loves pussy. All right, I guess it's a keeper. I found this out from hanging out with my girlfriend. I didn't know that women watch porn now. Shame. No, I'm sorry. I'll say this about that. I think women watching porn is having a negative effect on all of us. You know what I mean? We can't both come into the bedroom thinking we can fuck like that. Have you fucked someone lately? It's just everyone thinks they're in a porn, dude. Every time you fuck a lady, she's like, every dude's like, everyone, what are we doing? Stop. Belly to belly is pretty good. It feels the same. Everyone thinks they're a porn star. You're not, dude. Those are professionals. You're not good enough to fuck like that. First off, if you're a dude and you're good at sex, that's gay. I hate to break it to you, dude. That's a girl quality. No, I'm not saying it's bad women. I'm saying it was bad enough already when it was just men watching porn, coming into the bedroom with fucking ideas from shit that, you know what I mean? It was bad enough when it was just me coming in there, just I watched a squirt tutorial earlier. She's like, I can't squirt. It's like, you all can squirt, actually. Some girl just forces herself to pee to get you to stop doing it. It's like, you did it, baby. Like, yeah, obviously I did it. Now, you can't do the cool moves you see in porn. Just do regular. You don't have to. You ever try them? You ever think you can? You ever try, like, cum in a girl's face? Not as cool. They're a lot less receptive in real life. That whole process is a fucking nightmare, dude. It's a disaster. It's just you, the girl you love is down there. You've been begging her for 3 months to try this. Finally, she's like, yeah, you can do it. You're like, yes! It's gonna be just like the videos I watch every day. That's my favorite part. Now you get to do it. You think it's gonna be awesome. It's not. It's just you up there, alone. It's cold. She's being nice. She's like, are you okay? Now you can feel it. You're like, all right, here it comes. This is gonna be awesome. She's gonna love this. As soon as it hits them, they freeze, dude. And then once it's on them, they like don't know how to move. You know what I mean? Like you ever put like socks on a cat? And then you feel bad because the cum's out of you and you realize what you've done. You feel terrible. You gotta pick her up off the ground. It's like the same energy as like when a toddler falls. You're like, come here, get up. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. We'll never do it again. Dudes with Down syndrome love women so much that, like, I've never been a believer of being gay as a choice, but I will say, every dude I know that can't think fucking loves pussy. All right. I guess it's a keeper. All right, that's the end of that. That's where that should end. Look, I was talking earlier. I'm not a Republican yet, but I will say, I just want to see, like, for real. I don't care if they arrest him. If he loses the primary, let him debate, dude. Let him debate. All I want to see is him debate, dude. I don't care. Hannibal, if he gets arrested, Hannibal Lecter him out to the fuck. Just bring him on stage. Here's my idea, final debate of the year. Have one Republican candidate, one Democrat. Be like, all right, fellas, surprise third guest tonight. Fucking stone cold music, the glass shatters. He walks out, just, they're both gay. I mean, see how they handle that. I think it is actually important to see how the candidates handle that type of pressure of debating with Trump, dude, because so far none of them have been able to handle it. He literally, every debate, he just bullied whoever was up there. The only one who did pretty good in the debates against him was Biden, just because he had no fucking idea what was being said, which actually helped him. That worked out for him. Because Trump's whole thing is he tries to get in the other guy's head, dude. You can't get in Joe's head. Joe's not in there. Good luck, dude. Biden is Trump's kryptonite in a debate. He's literally perfect. You can't beat him. Because Trump tries to drag the other guy into like a shit-talking contest where he will win. He will win at that. He can't get Biden. He tries. Every debate he's trying so hard, and Biden's just... That's it, though. He tries. It's just, you're a loser. Your son did crack. And Biden's just, what? It's like, damn, dude, that's actually a pretty good comeback. You might win this thing. I miss it. I miss the speeches with Trump. You remember that? We used to get 5 speeches a day when he was in office. Anytime you turn on the TV, that guy was giving another fucking speech. Live, dude. Be in front of a helicopter, screaming, calling a lady a lesbian or something. This is gonna be a tough one to defend at work. But I'm gonna. Now it's sad. Now with Biden, we get like one speech every 3 months. And it's hard. He's like falls and shit. It's hard to watch. It's sad. I'm rooting for the guy. Obviously, I want things to go well, but it's hard to watch him do anything. Anytime I watch Biden do anything, I get the same feeling as like, you ever go to a friend's house and they have like a 16-year-old dog and it walks in the room? And you gotta do that whole like, oh, hey, there he is. Just look at him. He's looking great. My favorite thing about Biden is anytime Biden finishes a speech, he transforms into a Roomba. Just... I miss it. I miss the Trump speeches. Trump gave what I think was probably one of the greatest speeches a world leader's given. You know, it's got to be up there with like Churchill. Gettysburg Address. Anyway, for real though, it was my favorite speech I've ever seen a president give. It was the night the United States killed the leader of ISIS. Trump comes out of the Situation Room at like midnight in the White House and he walks down that fucking tunnel like and gives a press conference like he's giving a post-game NBA just killed a guy press conference. He walks up in front of the entire world at midnight and just goes, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog. And that's all him, dude. I didn't change one word of that. That's what he opened with. And then he did 40 minutes. The speech is 40 minutes for no reason. It wasn't a prepared speech. He freestyled 40 straight. Not even a speech, just mean shit talk for 40. The meanest shit talk you've ever heard. In front of the whole world. Abu. We could hear him crying. I said, Abu, don't cry. Abu. Let me tell you something. Abu cried. He cried quite a bit. I wouldn't have cried. Crybaby Baghdadi. That's what we were all calling it. Look, I love everything about that speech. I love it. I love thinking about Trump in the Situation Room, surrounded by generals watching watching special forces, watching those cocksucking Navy SEALs. Those mother. If I was in there, I'd be like, get out of that, boo, run. They're great lovers. Don't let them get you. Ah, they got him. Ah, they're making him squirt. No! No! How can you do this? That's what we should do. Instead of 0 Dark 30 killing these guys, we should break in and have our special forces fucking whack them off in their own bed. That sends a pretty serious message, dude. Can you imagine that? Just 4 Navy SEALs holding your arms and legs. You're the only dude without night vision. No! Queer. They fly away on a helicopter. You just got jerked off in your own bed. You fucking jerked me off! You make me do cum! You know what I mean? Anyway. Yeah. No, I love thinking about Trump in the Situation Room, watching a live military operation. He's the only dude in the room that wasn't military. He must have been the only dude watching it that was like, oh! Like, you could tell he's never seen it before by the fucking speech. The speech sounded like a guy just trying to tell you some shit he saw. A lot of guys would knock on the front door, not these guys, not our guys. Not our guys. Our guys went through the wall. They blew up his wall. And they used dogs. Beautiful dogs. Dude, beautiful dogs is the funniest detail. Because it's true. They actually did use, it was the Army Rangers and they used dogs because they were afraid al-Baghdadi was going to be wearing a suicide vest. So they killed him with dogs and a robot. And then made fun of him for crying. It's like, dude. Let that guy cry. That's the scariest death I've ever heard of. That dude was laying in his bed in the middle of the night, his wall exploded. Fucking 10 dogs and a robot broke into his... Dude, 10 dogs wearing helmets and goggles broke into his house. The Paw Patrol, the actual Paw Patrol broke in. All right, dude, you guys have been so great. Jerry Jones? No. Someone say Titanic? Titanic! The Titanic? Yeah. I don't know why I'm pumped on that. But I like that. Just dying. Bukkake? Hold on, I want to think about Titanic, because that's pretty funny. It's funny to be like, let's go on a trip, and then you die. You know what I mean? Like that girl. That was kind of her Titanic. Except Jack got Rose this time. There was only room for one on the van. He did the right thing. No, it's not good to... Are we not allowed to make fun of that? I think we should be allowed to make fun of that girl. Yeah. We're all gonna... Yeah, shut up, lady. Don't make me come down there and take you in a van trip. Don't make me take you to a state park, lady. I will say that what's tough about it is they were making that fucking video of them like, we're going on a journey, like that YouTube video. And it's funny because every time I see one of those, I'm like, fucking, I hope they die. And then this one, it was like, oh shit. Is that guy dead? Is he in a swamp dead right now? Is he on the loose? Yeah, he's hiding in the swamp? No, dude, he killed himself. If he went, all right, props. Look, fellas, I'm talking to the fellas real quick. You know when your bitch is getting a little yappy? And you're like, I'd like to strangle her and then hide in a swamp and kill myself. Every once in a while, somebody has the balls to do it. All right, that was Titanic. Next.
Yeah.
Create.
I wish I could have showed. What the thumbnail of the special was going to be. That morning, he messages me that morning. He goes, "Hey, is this good?" And it's just like a picture of like upshot of his nostrils. You don't even know if it's him. You have no fucking clue who it is, dude. It was unbelievable.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I thought it was the Netflix thing for Love on the Spectrum. It was there's no way that it was you. I had no clue it was you.
I do have a bit of Michael in me.
Oh, dude.
I'm a big
You've been
teddy
watching
bear.
it?
I was on season 1, bro.
Thank you.
When it came out.
He's been trying to get me to watch this.
Hold on. Before we get into this,
Yeah.
there's a better one. It's called The Specials.
Yeah, dude, the specials are the OG.
Specials is...
I'm so happy.
Yo, let me explain this story.
We're talking about people with Down syndrome,
Yes.
and they're doing reality shows about
Yes.
this. Okay.
There's a house full of people with Down syndrome.
Yes.
First off, once you watch it, you realize dudes with Down syndrome are the bros. They're the best dudes on earth.
Of course.
All right?
Yeah.
So this dude named Sam, he's got Down syndrome. One of the episodes, they're going to take him to a Ladyboys show, a burlesque show of Ladyboys. And he is pumped, dude. He's got the flyer. He's like, he keeps coming up to the camera like, sexy dances. And everybody's like, relax.
They're Australian.
They're all
Relax.
British. No, the specials
British.
are
No,
British.
this is British.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he goes, and then everybody keeps telling him, it's like, no, they're actually men. And he's like, no, they're not. The whole time he's like, trust me, they're not. And then he's talking to one of the house like chaperones, and he's like, Sam, they are boys. And he's like, don't be rude. Don't be rude. And then he's trying so hard. And then he goes, what if one of them tells you they have a penis? And he goes, I'd be fuming. And then you go, why would you be mad? He goes, I have no idea. It's just like, dude, that's the bro. I'm still going. So they take him to the show. He gets in there. The camera's on him. The girls come out and are dancing. He's holding a soda. He looks back at his boys like, they show his face like, yo, I told you. The girls are sexy. And then one of the dancers takes their mask off and starts singing like a man. And they cut the camera to him and he's just sitting there like,
He's still being polite.
And then a minute later, all the dancers come back out. The camera cuts to him. He's like,
I have zero credit, except I never paid my student loans.
Oh, but that
So
doesn't
I defaulted on
that doesn't hurt your credit.
It doesn't?
No,
nice.
scholastic fucking
Nice.
debt doesn't hurt your credit.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a great law because that's why people are like, I'm not gonna fucking.
sure.
Who are you gonna clip me for trying to get education so I can get a job?
Yeah.
It is.
All you have to do is not pay it.
Yeah, or you pay a
And
little
then
bit,
I
right?
paid all of it at once.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, once I got SNL.
How much? Oh, really?
As soon as I got SNL, I bought a Chevy Cruze and paid my student debt.
Bowling.
And then was back to zero,
What was-
career-wise.
Wait,
It's just the internet, bro.
Yeah, oh,
we
for
shouldn't
sure.
have this.
We're talking about.
The internet. It's too much for everybody to have.
I genuinely think, dude.
That's
This
all
is,
this is. It's just because everybody wants the clicks. It's just fear. Everything's.
Yeah, it's like kind of a weird form of fire.
Yeah.
It just spreads real quick, and everyone's like, "Oh, did you hear? Oh, that fucking." And the next day, they're just like on it something totally different.
Yeah.
I think you're right, dude. I think this is
Just watch sports. Drink.
true, dude. So I thought
The
about
government
this.
comes to take me away. That happens, dude.
I thought about this today. I was reading the book. I finished the book.
Good luck carrying
Siddhartha.
me.
What?
I'll be like a rock, dude.
Did you
When the
ever see the
government
videos they
comes to
pull
my
the
house,
Chinese people out of
yeah,
houses?
they're just. Oh, they're not getting me, dude. If they welded my door shut, I wouldn't know for 4 days.
Just go back like this door's stuck. I'll just fucking chill.
I need more blizzards. Today's podcast is brought to you by Dairy Queen. Have you been welded into your house by the Chinese government?
I was doing an all black show in Philly.
Yeah.
Black as hell. And there was like one white dude there. I did notice him, but I didn't notice anything about him.
Yeah.
And I got on stage and he was kind of to my right, like behind me. And he just was like, he just started sneezing nonstop. And I was like, yo, could you shut the fuck up? And I looked over and he was mentally handicapped. He was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, dude, I'm sorry. And the whole crowd was just like, ooh.
What about when you-
And I was like, I didn't know he was fucked up. And then I was like, oh, my bad again.
Yeah. What about the Magoobies table?
Magoobies is
Called
insane.
me after the show.
It is so I was at Magoobies in Baltimore. I'm going to be there at the end of this month.
Yeah.
And
go get tickets.
there was a table of mentally challenged dudes. It was like
Day out.
That's my
Big day out.
That's my demo.
They love them.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Got tickets, and then this I couldn't see because when you're up there, there's spotlights, so you can't really see. So I saw a shadow of a dude holding on to a woman's shirt, getting led out to go to the bathroom, and I was like, "Yo, you guys see how fucked up that guy was?" And everyone was quiet, and I was like, all right, why? Who cares? The guy's fucked up. And I kept saying fucked up instead of drunk, which would have helped.
Yeah. Because you're giving old terminology. You go, did you guys see that water brain walking to the bathroom?
And then when I saw him come back in, I could kind of see their face this time, and I was just like, oh shit, this guy's very mentally challenged.
Oh, no.
I literally was, I mean,
To your father. It's 4 cameras in a room.
He'd be mad.
Yeah.
He'd be angry that I was doing this. In fact, if he knew I was in L.A., he'd be mad.
You're not allowed to come here.
Now, do you feel comfortable with Shane? Because Shane looks like a kid who you grew up with in Ridgeway. He looks like an Irish kid. Yeah, but he looks like you look like a kid that you guys would be having beers together. Like, Shane makes sense. He's an Irish kid. Occasionally, you know, he'll have a brew in his hand. When you see him, there's always like a Coors
He does a little blow.
Yeah, if you say Stella,
he ruined his life already.
Yeah,
one year in.
yeah. He's the type of kid. If you're like, "Do you want a Stella?" He's like, "Stop saying that type of language to me. What are we gonna go do gymnastics next?"
Yeah, if you notice when I said I'm drinking white wine, like because you know me, but he was looking at me a little bit like, "What is this guy? Is fucking sucking cock?"
Yeah, he's like, "I didn't know."
Gay podcast.
Yeah, he's like, "I didn't know I was coming to do Girls Gotta Eat. What's going on?" Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so you're a kid who doesn't make sense.
I wish, man. I need something.
On the YouTube, the number one thing that like my parents actually asked me about, because I was just home in Chicago. I spoke about you, and then I said, yeah, a buddy of mine's putting out a special on YouTube. And my mother was like, are you going to film when you come to Chicago? I said, maybe. I don't really know. I haven't decided about that shit. And she's like, you should do the YouTube thing. Can you make money on it? And I was like, well, you can, but it's also to
Yeah,
get
not
your
really.
yeah, right. Because like you didn't put monetization on the videos.
I didn't.
Yeah, and I thought about that. I was like, I wonder what's the rules. Like, what would you? Did you do it consciously, or you don't?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Because you could. I didn't even add like a tipping option.
Why didn't you do that?
I
I
don't
guess.
I'm pretty.
Should
bad
we
at
do that
this.
now?
I'm bad at this stuff.
Should we go back and do it now?
No, it's just the tipping thing. I think I don't know how much money I would have made. I think maybe $10,000.
You say that, dude. It's a bummer because you'll never. It could have been so much. Who knows?
Yeah, I know.
Watching you think about it is great.